Okay, Alice, imagine this. You're on the subway, it's rush hour, super crowded, and you notice an elderly woman standing nearby, holding the rail, looking really tired.
Oh no, I hate that situation. Do I get up or not? It's always awkward.
Right? So you decide yes, you stand up, you give her your seat. She smiles, she sits down, and your friend next to you turns and says, "That's good for you."
Wait, what's wrong with that?
Well, nothing is wrong exactly, but a native speaker would hear that and think, good for you? Like it benefits you somehow? Like it's good exercise to stand up?
Wait, really? That sounds so cold.
Exactly. When your friend meant to say something warm and kind, it came out totally wrong, because the right sentence was,
That's good of you.
yes. Two completely different sentences, one tiny change, and the meaning flips completely.
Wow, I've probably made this mistake so many times without knowing.
Most learners have, and today we're going to fix that forever, because once you see the one picture behind of and for, you will never mix them up again.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Some C Studio. I'm Alice.
And I'm David. Today we're talking about two tiny words, of and for, just two letters different, but they live in completely different worlds.
And by the end of this video, you'll feel the difference instantly. No memorizing, just one picture.
Let's go. Okay, before we go anywhere, let's build the picture. And I mean a real visual, something you can actually feel.
I love this part. What's the image?
Okay, think of first. Of is about where something comes from. It's about the source, the origin, something flowing outward from inside.
Like a spring of water?
Perfect. The water comes from the spring. The spring is the source. Of always points back to where something came from. And when we say good of you, we're saying that goodness came from inside you. It's your character, your warmth. It flowed out from who you are.
Oh, so it's like the goodness is attached to the person. It belongs to them.
Exactly. Of says this quality lives inside you. It's part of you. It came from you.
And for?
For is the opposite direction. For points toward something. It's about a destination, a purpose, something moving toward a target.
Like an arrow?
Yes, for is an arrow pointing at something. Good for you, the goodness is flying toward you. It's about your benefit, your outcome. You receive something good.
So, good of you, the source is you, and good for you, the destination is you.
That's the whole lesson right there. Everyone, write that down. Of equals source, for equals destination. The same word good, but pointing in completely different directions.
And that's why that's good for you after giving up a seat sounds wrong because it's saying receiving this benefit goes toward you. But that's the opposite of what just happened. You gave something, you didn't receive.
Exactly. You gave. So the goodness came from you, of you. That's good of you. Source, not destination.
That's so clean, I love it.
Okay, now let's look at how this picture works with different adjectives, because good is just one example. There's a whole family of adjectives that work exactly the same way with of.
Oh, interesting. Like which ones?
Okay, let's go through them. First, kind. It was kind of you to help. What does that mean?
The kindness came from you. It's your character. You're a kind person, and this action showed it.
Perfect. Now, brave. That was brave of him to speak up in the meeting.
The bravery came from inside him. It's his character showing.
Exactly. And stupid. That was stupid of me to forget.
The stupidity came from inside me. Also my character, unfortunately.
Right. And this is really important. Of works with both positive and negative character words. Kind, generous, brave, thoughtful, but also stupid, careless, rude, silly, because they're all pointing to the same thing. This quality came from inside that person.
So the pattern is character adjective plus of plus person?
Exactly. And here's a quick test. If you can replace the adjective with typical and it still makes sense, it's probably an of word. Like, that's so typical of her to be late.
Oh, because typical is literally about character, about who she is.
Exactly. Now let's flip it. 4 adjectives are different. They're about conditions, situations, difficulty, benefit. Like, it's hard for him to talk about it. The difficulty is toward him. He experiences it.
Not his character, his situation.
Right. It's easy for her to say that. Easy is the condition she experiences. It's important for you to rest. Important is about your benefit. These are all 4 words, situational, not character-based.
So the trick is, am I talking about who this person is or what this person experiences or receives?
That's the perfect question to ask yourself. Who they are is of. What they experience or receive is for.
Okay, what about nice? That's nice of you versus that's nice for you. Are both possible?
Great question. Both exist. That's nice of you. Your niceness is showing character. But that's nice for you. You got something nice, benefit. Like your friend gets a promotion and you say, "Oh, that's nice for you," meaning, what a good situation for you.
But wait, couldn't that also sound a bit distant, like you don't really care?
Oh, yes. And this is where it gets really interesting. Let's talk about that. Okay, situation 1. Your friend tells you, "I spent my whole weekend volunteering at an animal shelter."
Aw, that's so sweet.
Right. So what do you say?
That's so kind of you, because the kindness came from her. She has a generous character.
Perfect. But what if you said, "That's good for you"?
That sounds like, oh great, the exercise will be good for your health or something.
Exactly. It sounds like you're thinking about her benefit, not her character, not her generosity, just what she gets out of it, which sounds so cold when someone just did something selfless.
Okay, situation 2, the workplace one. Your colleague says, I stayed 3 hours late last night to help the team finish the deadline.
And you say,
Wow, that was really generous of you. Because she gave her time, that sacrifice came from her character.
and if you said, "That's good for you."
That sounds like good career move. Like you're thinking about her promotion prospects, not her kindness.
Right. And actually, depending on tone, good for you in English can mean something even more loaded, which brings us to our next part.
Hey, if you're enjoying this, hit subscribe and leave us a comment. We read every single one.
And try to use of or for in your comment. We'll tell you if you got it right. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, this is the part I've been waiting to talk about. In modern English, especially online, good for you has developed a totally new life, and you need to know this if you watch any English content.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. It can be sarcastic.
Not just sarcastic, it's become a way to express total indifference, dismissal, like, "I don't care at all, but okay."
Can you give an example?
Sure, imagine someone is bragging. "I wake up at 5 a.m. every day, go to the gym, make a green smoothie, and journal for an hour before work." And you just say, "Good for you," completely flat.
Oh, that's devastating. That's like, cool story, I don't care at all.
Exactly. And why does it work? Because of the core picture. For points towards someone. So good for you is saying, this is all about you, your benefit, your world, nothing to do with me. It's almost self-centered sounding, and when said flatly, it throws that back at the person.
Oh, wow. So the grammar is actually doing the shade. The structure itself says this is all about you and nothing about me.
Beautifully said. And online, you'll see this constantly. Someone posts, "I finally finished my essay," And someone replies, "Good for you," smiley face.
That smile is doing a lot of work.
So much work. And this is very different from "good of you," which can never be sarcastic in the same way, because "of" is pointing to your character. It's a compliment about who you are. That's hard to weaponize.
Right. You can't really make "that was kind of you" sound mean, but "good for you," depending on tone and context, can go very dark very fast.
Exactly. So the lesson for learners, when you want to compliment someone's character, their generosity, their courage, their kindness, always go with "of." That was so thoughtful of you. Safe, warm, clear.
And "for" is about situations, benefits, health, outcomes. Exercise is good for you. It was hard for her. This opportunity is great for him. All fine, just not when someone did something kind.
Perfect summary. Quiz time. I'll give you a sentence with a blank. You choose "of" or "for." Ready?
Ready.
Number 1. It was really generous blank him to pay for everyone's dinner.
Of. The generosity came from inside him. That's his character showing.
Correct. Number 2. Learning a new language is really difficult blank adults.
For. It's a condition they experience. The difficulty is pointed toward them.
Exactly. Number 3. I can't believe she remembered my birthday. That was so blank her.
Of her. The thoughtfulness is her character. It came from inside her.
Yes. Number 4. The doctor said more sleep is blank you.
For me. Benefit going toward me. My health improves.
Perfect. And the bonus one, tricky. It was blank her to speak up, and I think it'll be blank the whole team.
Oh, 2 different ones in one sentence. Brave of her, her character. Good for the team benefits.
That's the gold standard right there. Both in one sentence, both correct. Everyone, if you got that last one, you really understand this. Okay, let's zoom out. One picture, 2 directions. Let's see the whole thing.
The picture is of points back to the source. For points forward to the destination.
Of says, this quality came from inside this person. It's their character, their warmth, their flaw. Whatever the adjective is, it belongs to them.
For says something is moving toward this person, a benefit, a difficulty, a condition. They receive it or experience it.
The test, ask yourself, am I describing who this person is or what they experience?
Who they are equals of. What they experience or receive equals for.
Character adjectives that love of are kind, good, generous, brave, thoughtful, stupid, careless, silly, rude, nice, all character words.
Situation adjectives that love for are hard, easy, difficult, important, good, health or outcome, bad, health or outcome, great, perfect, necessary.
And always remember the Gen Z danger zone. Good for you, said flatly, equals shade. Good of you equals genuine compliment, always.
If in doubt, if someone just did something kind for other people, always of. You will never go wrong.
One more time, back to our subway example. The elderly woman, you gave up your seat. Your friend says,
That was so kind of you to do that. Of. The kindness came from you.
not good for you, because that sounds like the standing was good exercise, which is not the point.
Standing for an elderly person is not a workout tip.
Exactly. Okay, one final sentence that I want everyone to remember and use. Are you ready?
Ready.
It was really kind of you to do that for me. Both in one sentence. Of your character. For my benefit.
Oh, that's beautiful and perfectly natural.
Use that sentence and you sound like a native speaker instantly. All right, homework time. Go to the comments and write one sentence, or two if you're feeling brave, using of or for in this pattern.
For example, it was so thoughtful of my teacher to stay late for us.
Or, my friend drove 2 hours to help me move. That was incredibly kind of her.
Or even the Gen Z version, if you dare, tell us a time you wanted to say good for you with that flat tone.
We will absolutely reply. We read every comment.
Bonus challenge, use of and for in one sentence. Like David's example, it was kind of you to do this for me. If you can do that, you've really got it.
Thank you so much for watching. This is honestly one of the most practical episodes we've done because this mistake happens in real conversations every single day.
If this helped you, please like and subscribe and share it with a friend who always says good for you when they mean good of you. Save them.
See you in the next video.
Bye everyone, and remember, be kind of character, not just good for appearance.
Okay, that was very deep. Bye.